All right, I'm back. I'm a little bit late. I should have did this probably on Saturday or Sunday, but it was New Year's. Everything was going. A lot of things was going on. Hope everybody had a dope New Year's. Let's start this 2017 off correctly. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment, or don't. Doesn't matter. Hey, man, it is what it is, UFC 207, man, it was dope. Bunch of dope fights. I'm not gonna break down if you want to know who won, who lost. You can look that up. I'm just gonna do the main card. You know what I'm saying? Started off with Ray Borg, and it started off with Ray Borg and Louis Smolka. Or no, maybe it started. No, excuse me. Sorry. It started off with Stun Gun Kim, Dong Won Kim, whatever, Dong Young Kim, and Tarek Saffiedine. So this fight was a good fight, man. I don't care if people were saying it was boring or not. It was back and forth. It was like a phone booth fight. They're clinched up. They're locked up a lot of the times. I felt like Tarek won. I thought that's who I chose. I felt like Tarek won the fight. He didn't. He lost. Dong Gun Kim. That was his first fight I think since 2015. So I mean that's a good win for him. He's back. He's ranked. He's like ranked 9, maybe 8 or 9 in the welterweight division. Which is dope. Hey, man, he came back, he got that win, so his future is looking bright for right now. You know what I'm saying? And welterweight is murderer's row. There's nothing but stacked fighters in that division. So I mean, he's got a definitely long road ahead of him. If he's, I'm sure he's going for that belt. Of course, I don't know why you're fighting if you're not going for that belt. But yeah, he's got a long road ahead of him in that division. But and then the second fight on the main card was Ray Borg and Louis Smolka. Ray Borg, I forgot to mention, came in overweight, like I think 4 pounds or 4.5 pounds overweight. So he came in at like 129.5 to 129. So they're supposed to be a flyweight, which is 125. But he smoked Louis Smolka, no pun intended, or pun intended, whatever you want to call it, because he dogged Louis Smolka that whole fight, man. He just on the feet, he'd hit him with some shots, and then he would change levels, take him down, and once he took him down, there was nothing that Louis Smolka could do, and he's a scrappy dude on the ground, you know what I mean, but he just couldn't. Dude was too wide, too strong, kept him down, kept him positioned, held that position, and smoked him on the ground, basically. So that fight went all 3 rounds. Ray Borg won that. After that, it starts with, and then it went to John Lineker and TJ Dillashaw. Now that fight played out the exact same way I thought it was going to play out. Kind of actually even better. TJ Dillashaw smoked him. Shut him down, like really shut him down. I don't even remember TJ Dillashaw really getting caught with any punches, like at all in the face, like hard punches at least. Just had John Lineker just questioning, like, all right, he was super hesitant, you can tell, because after TJ started taking him down at will, like, hey, and then timed it, dude, it was beautifully timed takedowns, and just took him down. As soon as he took him down, he's able to hold him down and control the fight from there. And John Lineker is a tough dude. Like, while he was catching elbows to the ground, he's lifting his head, going towards the elbows. He was saying, I don't know exactly what he was saying to TJ Dillashaw, but I saw him, they were exchanging words while TJ was on top. One of those rounds, they were talking shit to each other. I'm not sure if it was talking shit or if they were just talking to each other about what it is. But and I don't even think John Lineker can speak English. But that was a dope fight, man. TJ looked really good, so I'm thinking he's lined up next for the belt. Against Cody Garbrandt, which will be super exciting. They have a past, they have a history together at Team Alpha Male, and then TJ left and went with Dwayne Bang Ludwig, which is a dope dude. He's a great trainer. He's a good ass trainer. He's a good fighter. And then Dominic Cruz and Cody Garbrandt. Wow. I mean, if you watch that fight, man, wow. From what I said in the video of the breakdown, it went that exact way, vice versa. Just flip flop what I was saying about who and who. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought the way the fight was going to play out, I thought that Dominic Cruz would be able to win the same way he wins against everybody, which is not be touched but touch you. And Cody Garbrandt did that. Cody Garbrandt did not get touched much, but touched him and dropped him a few times, was talking shit, was out there just pop locking and breaking and shit. And it was dope, man. It was exciting. I loved it. But here's the thing. Never again will I go against Cody Garbrandt in that division. He impressed me super much. I mean, I knew he was dope. I didn't know how dope he was, because I've seen him fight. Who'd he fight? Takeo, Matsugai, what's his name? Takeo. And then he fought Thomas Almeida and shut them both down. Those are good dudes, prospects. But or not Prospect. Kale's been in the game for a while, but Cody, I didn't know how he would fight against Dominick Cruz, and the way he did was like the pressure didn't bug him at all. He was up there looking like he loved it. He was having fun, and that's the thing. I think a lot of fighters, when you're up there having fun and you're doing it, you're in your rhythm, man, that's the best you're ever gonna be, and he was doing it, and he looked great. He looked great. He looked phenomenal, and did Dominick Cruz the way Dominick Cruz does people. Straight up. And that's, if you know anything about Dominick Cruz and the way he fights, man, Cody No Love did the exact same thing Dominick does to people. He did that to him. You know what I'm saying? Which was crazy. It was super dope, though. So I won't go against Cody No Love no more after this, man. I'm rocking with him wherever, yeah, that's that, And also, I seen that Cody No Love was even talking about going up, not to 145 featherweight and having a super fight with Aldo, which I would love to see that, man. Any type of fight with Aldo and some super fight, besides like Conor McGregor. I see he's chasing Conor. I'm not really into that. I think he needs to get back to what he's been doing, because he looked the best I've ever seen him in my life when he fought Frankie Edgar, which was at UFC 200, and that was the last fight he's been in since, and I've never seen him better. But he needs to get back on that and just stay on that and stop chasing Conor, I think, and get back on his thing at 145 and hold it down. Him and Max need to bang it out. Cody No Love can maybe get in the mix, maybe defend the belt first and then get in the mix. Maybe we'll see, who knows, because I guarantee Cody should be fighting TJ. I'm assuming he should be fighting TJ. There's no one else unless he does a rematch with Dominick Cruz. I don't see them doing that. I think Dominick Cruz should fight somebody else, get back on the winning side, and then let Cody fight TJ, and whatever happens with that happens with that. And that would be an awesome fight. I would love to see that, and man, Ronda fucking Rousey and Amanda Nunes. Here's the thing. I know I picked Ronda Rousey. I wanted Amanda to win. I thought Amanda was going to win. I picked Rousey. I don't know why I picked Rousey. I was more leaning towards Rousey simply because I wanted to be right. You know what I'm saying? Which was, I don't know why. I felt like maybe she could win. There's a chance that she might win somehow. But I wanted Amanda to win. And I wanted Amanda to win in that fashion. I did want her to do that because the media, we have a champion right now that's not only just a champion, not only the first gay champion ever, not only the first Brazilian women's champion ever, a badass bitch. Like, this bitch fucking will punch your lights out. Like, she'll beat up men straight up. And, and she can speak English. You can promote her, you can market her well, and then show her highlight reel. That you don't even need to talk. You don't even need to know English to market that highlight reel that she has. She's a deadly person. Amanda Nunes is a badass, and I don't see anyone beating her. Yeah, who? I don't see anyone beating her. But you know what I do want to see? I want to see Valentina Shevchenko fight Amanda Nunes again. They had a fight back there. I think they went all 3 rounds. Either they went all 3 rounds or Amanda Nunes choked her out or something. I can't really fully remember, but I want to re-see that, because Valentina Shevchenko's last fight, she beat the shit out of Holly Holm, and I want to see, I guarantee you, mark my words, Valentina Shevchenko versus Amanda Nunes, whatever the number is, but I guarantee you that's the next fight for the bantamweight women's belt. Valentina Shevchenko versus Amanda Nunes. Mark my words, please mark my words on that. I guarantee you there will be another fight. It'll be a rematch, and then boom, that will be the fight for that. And Ronda, she needs to change camps. She didn't make any adjustments. She went in there. She got punched from the very first punch. She got hit with a left straight and then a right straight right after it. And soon as that left jab hit her and then the right one followed up right after, I knew she didn't want to be in there anymore. She got hit and she was like, oh shit, this is not... It looked like she just thought about Holly Holm. Or that scenario when she got hit. Like, you could see it in her face, and then she tried to start throwing bombs and started getting caught, and then she got caught with like 6 in a row. It was nasty. 48 seconds in the first round. I expected more than that. But here's the thing. I mean, people are talking about she should retire. I see Skip and all these people like Skip Bayless. I hate seeing Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith talk about MMA when they have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. They just jumped on the bandwagon when Conor entered the game. You know what I mean? When Ronda was in the game in her best, they was dissing Ronda. And they're still dissing her. But I'm saying, though, like, you guys don't know what you're talking about. You just started following this. And you're just talking about hype and media trains and all this bullshit. But she's 28, 29 years old, and you're talking about she should retire. I get it. Her chin might be messed up. But you can strengthen your chin. It won't be ever the same like it was, but you can strengthen your chin. And not only that, she's 28, 29 years old. If she switches camps and goes to like Winklejohn or Greg Jackson's out in Albuquerque or something like that, dude, you're telling me that she can't be a badass again? Come on, man. This is Ronda. She's an ultimate athlete. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I think she's a black belt in Judo. She's an Olympic would she win the bronze medal in Olympics for Judo? It's like, I mean, Judo doesn't translate to MMA very well, but goddamn, dude, like, people are acting like she's like just the worst you've ever seen. I mean, it looked bad. It did. Both of those fights were very bad, but we have seen worse, guys. We have seen way worse. We have definitely seen worse, and she's 28, 29 years old. She's in the start of her prime. She's still young. She's not even 30. You know what I mean? Like, she has plenty of time to get back and get on her shit and get on that horse, get a W. She might fight a top 10, you know what I'm saying? Maybe get a W behind her, get the confidence behind her, get a team behind her, get rid of Edmund, listen to your mother. If you do listen to your mother, and you don't retire, just get a new camp, get a new trainer, you know, someone that knows MMA, that knows the whole thing as MMA, not just a boxing coach, because boxing will not just translate to, you have to get everything all in one as one groove in MMA. You can't just be very good at one thing anymore. It's not like that. It's not like it was 5-10 years ago. You can't just be very good at one thing and dominate the game. You can't. You have to be very good at everything. Everything. You can be very, very good at one thing, but you have to be very good at everything else too, and combine it all into one and get into one fluid motion, and you know, to be a dominant champion or a dominant fighter, period. You know what I mean? And I think she can do that. I do. I really think she can do that. But yeah, man, that's that with those fights. Those were awesome fights. I think if anybody missed them, man, you should go look them up and watch the 207s. But I mean, there's a lot of things that happened on the weekend. Mirko Cro Cop won the heavyweight champion for Rizin. And if you don't know what Rizin is, man, go check it out. RIZIN. It's the Japan League. It's another organization. Basically, the new Pride. They got the ropes. They got the big ring. They got the ropes. No more cage. And it's they're doing rounds though, but they had the tournament like they did back in the day, where you fight I think once a day, and it's, you know, you keep climbing the ladder. If you win, you fight the next day. You win, you fight the next game. Mirko Cro Cop won that fight, beat King Mo, and he beat that big ass stocky ass wrestler, Amir whatever. Mirko Cro Cop won that. I don't know if steroids were involved. I'm assuming they were, since Mirko was not banned from the UFC, but suspended from the UFC for getting popped for steroids. But here's the thing, this is why I love Pride. They didn't give a fuck about steroids. They allowed steroids, and if you're signing that dotted line, you know steroids are involved, so you know what you're going up against. You can stake steroids. They love it. As long as it's entertaining and great fights, man, steroids, bring them on. Swallow pills, shoot needles, do what you got to do. Yeah, man, Rizin's on the come up. So check out for that, man. Rizin's gonna be dope, man. It's gonna be the new Pride. They just need to get some it's just older fighters that have already been in the game, that, you know, Mirko started, you know, was in Pride, and now he's in the new Rizin, which is the new Pride. But it's like, dang, if they can get some new fighters over there, man, I'm sure it will be dope. But yeah, I will be getting back with you. I'm gonna break down a fight card, January 15th fight card. It's BJ Penn and Yair Rodriguez. BJ Penn is returning to the octagon, and he's not only fighting in featherweight for the first time, he's fighting a deadly dude like Yair Rodriguez, a top prospect in that division that's on the come up. Keep your eye out for that. I will break down that card and give you the fights. That's January 15th, BJ Penn versus Yair Rodriguez, and yeah, that should be dope, man. I'll come back very soon, and I'll let y'all know what's up with that fight and make my picks and then see what's going on. We still got a couple weeks, you know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of news going on right now. I'm going to break down a video and give you some new MMA news probably in a day, or probably tomorrow. If not tomorrow, Thursday for sure. Other than that, man, we're gonna just keep rolling out and keep rocking this shit out, and keep doing what we're doing. You know what I mean? And like I said in the very beginning of this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. D Kane's Fight World, D Kane _ the God, Instagram, Twitter. You know, holla at me, follow me. Whether you like it, comment, do what you do. If you don't like it, comment. Hey, man, just let me know what it is. I don't give a fuck. Peace.